A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks.
And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
McTominay deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Maradona. And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out towards the right wing. And it's made its way to him. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
In with the challenge. And he is deftly away. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jensen. Now it's Ouattara. He's shifting through the gears here. Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brentford clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a corner kick. Towering header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo's...
And the shot! And he's done it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Quality ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking tidy in possession here. Passes short and sharp. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, that's a key interception. Dixon. And Jamal. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. And he's gone looking for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Jensen.
Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia. And now the breakaway. And this is Maradona. Oh, super find. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 19, Yamal.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Conte. Beckenbauer. And Dixon. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There will be
He's picked his way through. And he's taking no chances there. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Now it's Ouattara. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 11.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Maradona. Van Nistelrooy, taken back almost at once. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Kvaratskhelia really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's in plenty of space here. Space for him to turn and look. He is through here. Shoots! And another try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ouattara really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Ouattara, and he's being shifted off it.
The attendance
The
for this
defence
match
just
was
about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
28,599.
So what can they make of this? That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Nistelrooy on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Ouattara. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Van Nistelrooy pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Referee's given a throw. So time for change.
Substitutions
And
taking
this one
place.
has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. That's put paid to the danger.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Jensen. The message is clear, none shall pass. Good ball, good and a chance! And that's a tiny finish. They are playing them off the park. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 19.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Liverpool are having a ball here. Jensen. A lot of space ahead of him. Kvaratskhelia. And they can counter here. Aims beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy. Header! And a neat finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 82 minutes is...
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 2.
Played out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. There's the delivery. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Brentford really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Number 15, Van de Ven.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 10, Rafinha.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's got away, looking for the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. He's looking wide. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Here's a sharp little ball here. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool have done their